Hi everybody, my name is Paula. Welcome back to Purpose Fit. I have a short yoga sequence for your core, for your ab strength, and this one's kind of fun because it's going to be all laying down on your mat. So when you're feeling kind of maybe unmotivated or uninspired, you can lay on your mat, do some core work, and feel really good about the strength and stamina that you've built through this practice. So whenever you're ready, lay down on your mat and join me. Right away, we're going to start by pulling the knees in towards the chest. So depending on where you're at, it might be kind of tight first thing. So take your time, gently pulling them closer, right away feeling that connection of your lower back into your mat. You're going to try to keep that connection as best you can through most of this practice, keeping the lower back pressing into the mat. And then taking gentle rocking side to side, or maybe just squeezing the knees in. Stay for a couple breaths, maybe close your eyes, set an intention for this quick practice. Allow yourself to stay focused, not only because it's a short practice, but because you are deserving of all of your attention here. And then when you're ready to move, you can take some circles with your knees. So draw your knees over to the right side and away from you, over to the left side and in. Try it out. See how big you can make the circle. Again, feeling the lower back kind of massaging against your mat. Inhale as you pull your knees away. Exhale as you bring them in towards you. And then begin right away to feel the belly button pulling in and up, especially as you bring those knees in. Change direction of your circle. Make it a little bit bigger if you can. Really reach and really pull in. Doing your best to stay nice and strong as we go here. Feeling your strength right away here. You chose this practice not just because it's short and definitely not because you're lazy, but because core strength is something that supports you no matter where you're at in your health and wellness journey. Maybe take the legs up towards the ceiling, point and flex, straightening as best you can. And then we're going to jump right in. So a few options for this. You can keep a hand behind the leg if you want to. Hands can be down by your sides if you want, or hands can be behind the head, elbows nice and wide. You're going to exhale, drop the right leg. See if you can lift head, neck, chest. Maybe you reach your hands towards that left toe. Exhale, bring it down. Switch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down and switch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down and switch. Keep going at your own pace. Right away, squeezing belly button in and up. Imagine that somebody is going to punch you in the stomach and you're bracing for that punch. Rest assured, no one's actually going to do it, but you're bracing yourself like that was going to happen. And that's that engagement that you should feel in your core. The entire time pressing the lower back into the mat. Couple more here. Good job. And then when you're ready, lower that left leg. Find a steeple grip. All the fingers are laced by pointers. Reach up and over to the right side. Little pulse. Stay for just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch right over to the other side. Pulse here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soles of the feet together. Knees nice and wide. Hands behind the head, down by your sides, or reaching straight up in that steeple grip. Exhale, lift and lower. Exhale, lift and lower. doing your best to maybe already press the lower back into that mat, but also feel the tailbone lifting up slightly, keeping your knees nice and wide, feet pressing together. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Back of the neck is mostly relaxed, lifting up just enough to raise off the ground. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. One more, lift and lower. This time, hands can stay reaching up or behind the head or down by your sides. Lift the hips and lower. Lift the hips and lower. Try to keep the knees apart. Try to keep from using too much momentum. Really control lift, control lower. Control lift, control lower. Keep going, keep breathing. Stay for 8, 7, 6. Press all the breath out. 5. Knees wide. 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Knees together. So we're going to try to pretend like we're doing crow pose. So bringing the hands flat up as if they were going to rest on the ceiling. Flexing your fingers down towards you. Keeping your knees pulled in. Exhale, lift in the center. Lower. Lift to the right side. Lower. Center. Lower. Left side. Lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Switching every single time. Continuing to press lower back into the mat. Squeeze belly button in and up. Do one more for each. Exhale, right side. Exhale, left side. Good job. Hands behind the head, elbows nice and wide. Really light grip of the hands on the head. We're going to do bicycle crunch. So left leg goes forward. You can tap it down if you want. Right knee in. Exhale over towards that knee. Inhale, switch. Exhale, left knee. Inhale, switch. Right knee, switch. Left knee, switch. Keep going, keep breathing. Pressing lower back into the mat. Feeling the chest lift first. The shoulder lifts first towards that knee. The elbow will follow. Try not to pull on the head and neck. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Keep going, keep breathing. Good job. One more for each side. You can do it. Good job. Knees to chest really quick. Legs up to the ceiling. Maybe get some point through your toes just to exaggerate how long those legs can get. Arms reach up to the ceiling. So we're going to alternate arms and legs. Exhale, lower the legs as low as you can before your lower back lifts off the mat. Inhale, center. Exhale, arms. Inhale, center. Exhale, legs. Center. Arms. Center. Legs. Center. Arms. Center. And then see if you can make it slightly harder. Try not to bring them all the way back to center. Keep them at a little bit of a diagonal every time. Maybe staying a little bit lower each time. Lower back into the mat. Keep breathing. You've got this. Couple more like this. Good. Now arms and legs at the same time. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Breathe through it. You can do this. Stay for just 8. Last 7. Last 6. 5. Reach longer. 4. Pull the belly button down. 3. 2, and 1. Knees to chest. Give it a gentle rock, side to side. Breathe nice and easy. Plant the feet down and we're going to press up for a bridge pose. So really roll the shoulders underneath you, hands down by your sides. Press into your heels, lift the hips any amount, keeping just enough engagement in your core to support your lower back. Let yourself breathe. Gently squeezing the glutes to lift the hips higher. Gently allowing the shoulders to come underneath you more. Chest open. Squeezing your thighs together for one more breath. Good job. Lower all the way down. And then fish pose. So straighten out your legs as best you can. You're going to lift yourself up onto the forearms, squeezing them underneath you as best you can, dropping the crown of the head straight back as you lift through the chest. So for this last pose, your whole spine, whole lower back is off the mat for the first time. Lift the chest more for one more breath. Unwinding nice and easy, taking your time to settle down, release. And maybe you need to just close your eyes here and breathe for a second. Or maybe you're ready to move on. When you are ready, be careful, be mindful that you don't strain those abs that have already been working so hard. Roll over to one side and use the strength of your arms to press yourself up to your tall seat. And together we bring the hands to the third eye center, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. We bring the hands to the mouth, reminding us to speak clear and loving words. And we rest the hands at the heart, reminding us of our clear and loving intentions. Thank you for joining me for practice today. Namaste. Thanks again for training with purpose, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye.